Picking a ticket platform has somehow become harder than running the actual event. People can end up picking Eventbrite because it's the one they already know, or end up having to take a risk on one of the lesser known platforms out there. But that's usually how organisers can end up paying higher booking fees depending on the ticket price and setup, or presented with features that may not be relevant for every organiser. After helping organisers sell over 100 million tickets, we've seen firsthand what actually matters when you're running an event, and that's exactly what our platform was built for. So if you're taking the time to properly compare ticketing platforms before choosing one, whether that's Eventbrite or any of the others out there, here's 5 reasons organisers keep landing on TicketSource. Right, let's cut straight to what actually matters, and that is the booking fees. Fees are a necessary evil when it comes to ticketing. They're what keep the platform, payments and customer support running behind the scenes. However, understanding a platform fees can be tricky, and there can sometimes be a few extra fees that you may not be aware of. Here's what to look out for. Number 1, booking fees. Most platforms charge a percentage of the ticket price plus a fixed fee. Make sure you calculate the true total cost and check whether you're expected to pay these fees up front in a prepaid plan or as a pay-as-you-sell plan. Number 2 is VAT. Always check whether VAT is included in the advertising price or added on afterwards. Number 3 is processing fees. Some platforms add payment processing fees separately at the checkout, so make sure you know exactly what's included. Number 4 is tiered access. Don't just compare prices, compare features too. Some platforms lock key tools behind higher pricing tiers, which can quickly increase the costs. TicketSource keeps it simple. One clear, simple booking fee structure. Full access to all the platform and no paying extra just to unlock features you actually need. And when it comes to a direct comparison between Eventbrite and TicketSource's pricing at the time of filming, and based on publicly advertised standard pricing for paid events in the US and the UK with VAT included, for a $10 ticket, our fees are $1.34 compared to $2.51 on Eventbrite. And for a £10 ticket, our fees are 84p compared to £1.54 on Eventbrite. We don't charge for in-person bookings that you make yourself, and if your event is free, then so are we. But pricing is only one part of the problem organisers run into with ticketing platforms. Number 2, telephone bookings. Now this is easy to overlook, but it's important to know how your audience actually wants to book tickets. Not everyone wants to book online. Depending on your audience, a huge number of people still preferred picking up the phone and speaking to a real person. Trust us, we deal with thousands of customers a week, especially for community events, theatre productions, older audiences, or higher booking value tickets. So if your platform only supports online checkout, you can end up losing bookings from people who were fully ready to buy. And that's why TicketSource offers a dedicated telephone booking service. And honestly, it's one of the things that generally sets us apart. But booking flexibility is only useful if the platform itself is easy to manage day to day. Which brings us on to number 3, features. Once you get past the basic ticket sales, that's usually where things start becoming complicated for organisers. It's not just about putting tickets online anymore. You need seating plans, timed entry, discounts, multiple ticket types, scanning on the door, pricing tiers, and suddenly what should feel simple turns into a system you have to learn before you can even launch your event. Now, most platforms do offer these features, but not all platforms offer all of these features. This means it's important to establish whether or not your chosen platform bears all the necessary functionality you need to sell your tickets. And on the other hand, you don't want a platform that comes with an array of extra features that you don't use, as you'll end up paying for these with additional cost or within the booking fee. With TicketSource, whether you're running a general entry event like a gig or a festival, or a specific seating event like a theatre show, or a timed entry event like a tour or attraction, you can gain access to all the essential features with none of the bloat. But even with great features and support, there's another thing you should care about just as much, and that is customizable pages. You spend all this time building your event, growing your audience, creating your identity, and then the moment someone goes to buy tickets, it suddenly feels like they're buying from a platform instead of you. Your event becomes secondary to somebody else's brand. TicketSource puts your brand front and center with a fully customizable event pages designed to feel like an extension of your event, not an advert from the platform behind it. So from the first click to checkout, your audience stays connected to your brand the entire time, because when the event looks more professional, people trust it more too. Now, selling tickets is one thing, but mistakes are inevitable, which brings us on to support. You'd hope you'd never need support, but the moment something goes wrong before an event, it suddenly becomes the most important thing in the world. And honestly, some ticketing support teams can feel harder to reach than a squirrel on a skateboard when you actually need them. That's why TicketSource puts real human support at the center of the experience. Our team is typically in touch in under 5 minutes. And when you contact us, you'll speak to an actual person, not AI, not chatbots, not endless help articles. And let us show you why the support we provide goes way beyond just answering simple simple questions. Ultimately, the best way to judge any ticketing platform is by hearing from the people already using it day to day. Because every platform promises great features and that they're easy to use and they offer great support, but the real test is what people say after they've actually used the system under a real event pressure. At the time of filming, TicketSource is rated 4.9 out of 5 on Trustpilot. Eventbrite, by comparison, is rated 1.1 out of 5. And when you actually read our reviews, the same feedback keeps coming up again and again. Fast human support, simple setup, transparent pricing, and a platform that generally feels built around people. So if any of this has tempted you, just jump in and play around with TicketSource using the link in the description below. It's completely free, there's no commitment, and you can properly explore the platform, test the features, and see what you think for yourself. Or, if you're still in the research phase, smart, check out this video where we break down the 6 non-negotiables every event organizer should consider before choosing a ticketing platform. Thanks for watching.